Hi everybody, it's Diana with stampingwithdie.com. Welcome to this week's Teach Me Tuesdays, episode 123. And my mouth is like so dry. It is so hot in Arizona, but yet today it's so windy. So today's video is going to be super quick because I am up to my eyeballs in catalogs that I'm trying to get addressed and everything. So I'm just going to do a quick card, and I'm going to show you why card guts are a good thing to have on hand. Because I have a lot of people that'll go, well, I'm not sure about the card guts because I don't have the stamp set that you use in the video. Because if you can see over here, these are the card guts that you will be receiving if you order 75 in the month of April before tax and shipping. So this one, you'll get the card guts. And I showed them before in a video. Basically, it's the pieces that you need to make those cards. Nothing is stamped. You have to use your own thing, your own stamps and inks and all that kind of good stuff. So I thought, you know what? Today, I'm going to pull out, I always have card gut packets just for myself. So I'm going to do a card using the new Hostess set. This is the only time of the year that we can buy Hostess sets. Usually you have to earn them. So if that's not excitement enough to have you join my team, I don't know what is. So hopefully when you see this card, you'll go, ah. So, because I would love for you to join my Dice Country Inkers. We have demonstrators all over the United States. All right, so let me spin the phone and we will get started. Hey, girls. It is a new sneak peek. All right. Okay, so let's see. What am I using today? So yes, so this is the new Sit, Stay, Relax. It's a new Hostess set. Oh, and it's so cute. Even if you don't have critters, it is still a cute set. So this is what I'm going to be using. I'm also using the All Dressed, and I'm using this strip right here. So you might recognize these card guts from before, because I don't know if I've actually made a card on a video with these card guts or not. I might have. I can't remember. But this originally was from a class in the mail with the nuts and bolts. So this is an extra piece stuck in there. So these were the card guts. So I was like, you know what? I don't have a whole lot of time today. So I'm just going to, look at my card guts, figure out what stamp set works, and the new Hostess set works perfect. All right, so this is what I'm going to do. We're going to get all our pieces going here. I'm going to quickly stamp the chair on here. And this is such a cute set. Like I said, even if you don't have critters. All right, so I'm just going to stamp this on Stays On, because I am going to color it with the Stampin' Blends. All right. Oh, I haven't even said hello. Hello, everybody. Oh, yay, Joanne, you made a live. So make sure you, if I can't answer you, make sure you chat amongst yourselves. All right, so here we've got our cute little chair stamp. So I'm just going to set it aside while I get the other pieces ready. All right. So this goes on the inside with this. So yes, so I have oodles. I don't even think I have a bare spot in my studio without something on it. So I've got envelopes and labels and boxes of catalogs and all sorts of stuff. All right, so that's the inside. And I'm using Poppy Parade. Now, this is a Hostess paper, that Pattern Party. That is, you want to get it because it is amazing. All right, we also want this. I'm going to glue this. So you might go, no, it is kind of ringing a bell. Or if you took the robot class. But this way, hopefully you'll go, oh, I see. You don't have to use the same stamp set. Hey, honeybee. All right. So yesterday when I listened back, I was like, oh my gosh, I said hello too much. So know that I'm so appreciative you're here, but I need to be like, oh, people are probably going, I wish she would just do her stuff and not do all those hello, hello, hello. But I am so excited to see everybody. Oh yes, I love the chair too. So I'm just going to put a little bit of green tip glue on my strip. And this is like longer than it needs to be. And then I'll just trim what's sticking out of it. All right, on my table, I should have a grid sheet. All right, so I'm just going to glue that on there, and then I'll cut the overhang off. So yes, it is a windy day in Arizona. So it is not as hot as it has been. It still seems warm in the house, and I do believe it is just hot flashes, to be honest. All right. So there I have this. Now we've got our little chair. So I want this to say, so I'm going to stamp my greetings with the Poppy Parade. So I put my little greeting already on my jig thing here. So I wanted to say, just sitting here thinking of you. So this would be a great card, right? Because it's just, that could be for any time. It doesn't have to be a birthday card or whatever. This could be a send just because card. All right, so just sitting here, thinking of you. All right. Then where's the inside? Inside, inside, inside. So I'm also going to put this. Wish you were here. And I like to stamp it a little bit down here by this stripe because I find that I can stamp my greetings straighter if I have that line there. If I stamp it up in the center, I find that I'm a little more crooked. Oh, this is not good. All this, I've got my arms crossing. All right. Wish you were here. All right. Because now I don't need that Poppy Parade. Just saying. Put your arm in me and get ink everywhere. Okay, so we're going to color this really quick. I'm just going to make sure it's dry. So I just really bad, and I just kind of rub it on my pants. You know, I'm an adult, so if I want to rub stuff on my pants, I will, because I do my own laundry. So, oh, isn't it good to be an adult? That's for sure. All right, so let's put a little bit of color on our chair. And I'm just going to do light Granny Apple because there's Granny Apple in that DSP. So I'm basically combining this year's Hostess with next year's Hostess. So I'm just very quickly coloring right over. Now this is such a cute set. I could have totally just stamped it with the Granny Apple and not even colored it. And I did. I played around with what I was going to do with it. But I liked being able to color the kitty. So then I thought, you know what? I'm just going to go and do it this way. So this is just light Granny Apple. Good morning, Brenton. And Sally, you finally made it to alive. That's good. So make sure when you're here that you like and you subscribe. And if you click the little dinger bell thing, then YouTube will let you know when I go live. I try to send a reminder in my Facebook group and page, but sometimes I forget. And then sometimes I really don't know how good Facebook is about letting things know. All right, So there is just light granny apple on our chair. Doesn't this look like the best chair? I would want one of these in my house, I think. It looks very comfortable. All right, then I'm just going to take light pool party, because I don't want to ignore the white areas of the chair, because then it looks like you just forgot to color it. But I don't want to color it in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my pool party and just go a little bit around the edges. And then that will just make the eye see that, okay, that chair is like a very light blue color, but I'm not coloring it all the way in. Because I tried that. I mean, I tried coloring it all the way in too, and I was just like, well. So I liked that better. It was just very soft, and that pool party is one of those colors that just does not show well on the camera, but it's there. So whoever gets this card will see it. All right, so then I'm going to go light gray granite for the legs, and then dark gray granite just underneath there where the chair overhangs. Hi, Janice. Oh, and I love how in the catalog, when you get your catalog, they have put the hostess sets kind of throughout the catalog, like as a little reminder. So I love that. All right, so now let's color our kitty. And I am partial to orange kitties. And so I'm going to color my kitty with the pumpkin pie. So this is light pumpkin pie. If we lived in Canada, I probably would have got one of these kittens that my sister Jackie had. And he's adorable. But my friend Marcy, who I do the over the border with, her son has him. So at least, or has her. So at least I feel like she's still in the family. All right. So I'm just going to go dark pumpkin, just a couple spots, because I want her to be kind of, I don't know what you call this when the cat has the different colors. And then this is the number 400. So I'm just, because that's what this kitty was like. She had all these fun little colors on her. And, oh, so I do love that, since, you know, my dear friend son has her, I get to at least kind of watch her grow. So there's the cute little kitty. Oh, calico. See, I swear the older I get, I'm losing vocabulary. All right, so there's our cute little kitty. So then I'm just going to cut this out really quick, so it doesn't take too long to cut out. So yeah, so losing vocabulary and hot flashes. Oh, good grief. Good grief. And this would have been my granny if she had lived her 103 birthday. Can you imagine? She was a character. So you hear me talk about Granny all the time, especially when I'm fussy cutting, because she was the best cutter out in the world. She loved to sit and cut out stuff. So squeeze with the scissors and turn the paper. Our schoolwork, we had the really good school reports, because I swear Granny had every topic up in the spare bedroom that was the catch-all room. And I think it was just the when she was born, like the years, right? They didn't throw things away. They made do with everything. And I think that was why she did that. Like magazines, she would cut all the things apart. So our school reports, if you wanted a report about bears, Granny would have a whole bunch of stuff about bears and stuff like that. So it was pretty cool. We were very, very lucky. All right. That was way before phones like the kids have nowadays. All right. So look how cute. Super, super easy. Do you always leave a bit of white when you fussy cut? Janice asked. When would we cut right on the line? I'm leaving white at this time. I'm like looking around. Oh, let me show you. Okay, so this time I left white. All right. So I've got a couple cards here. That's a good question. Very good question. All right, so this time I left white. This time I did as well, but this was actually, I used the die. But this time, so for this card, I cut right on the line. I didn't want any white because I wanted it to look like these were stamped right on the paper. Same with the fishbowl. I didn't want that white edge because I wanted it to look like it was really there, really in the card and not like stamped on the, like, I don't know how to word that. But anyway, because see, even like I popped this so that it looks like the fish bowls like pop out. So that's why, I guess. Plus it is, sometimes, I mean, it is easier to kind of leave that white line. But there's just sometimes when I want it to look like that item, that stamp, is just stamped on the piece of paper. Or like that one with the cat. Because this is actually stamped. It's glued right on there. But this cat is stamped on here and here. So it went right through. Then I stamped the cat on another piece of paper and cut the cat out. And I glued her right over top of this one. So then you don't want that white line. Because right underneath this tail is that stamped image again. So, I mean, that was the purpose for this card. But anyway, okay. I mean, I like looking around the studio. And then a lot of times, so like with this one right here, this is just that chair is on basic white to basic white. So visually, I mean, that white is there, but you don't necessarily see it as much because it's just white on white. But isn't that still cute? Oh, I love it. All right, so let's get this glued on there. I'm also going to put some of the fan baker's twine on the card. I liked this with the stitch because I figured, you know, there's going to be stitching on the chair. You don't see it, but you know the chair has got stitching on it. All right, so this is that fan baker's twine that comes in the Night of Navy and Mossy Meadow, I believe. And then it's this one. And I just took a bunch of them and I put them on the wood bobbins because it's adorable and it's just a lot easier. When I'm cutting for classes, I actually have this. This is like an old desk thing that you would put receipts on, or, you know, I was a secretary, so the boss's messages went on there. And I just set it on my desk. And if I'm cutting for class, I put this on here, or our ribbons fit on there as well. And then when you're cutting, it just rolls off of there and it doesn't, you know, if you have it like this, it gets all twisted and stuff. So it allows the spool to be more free and not get all jumbly. So that's another tip of the day, whether you needed to hear that one or not. All right, so here you've got our ribbon and I've got it. So I'm going to go 1 and 2 and my ribbon scissors. All right, so 1 and 2, and I'm going to kind of twist these a little bit, and handy dandy Scotch tape. Should you say it with a Scotch? Is that a Scotland accent? I don't know what it is. All right, then we're gonna tie. 1, 2, and then tie a bow. So that was a great question, Janice. If you ever, I love answering questions because sometimes I try to explain why I do things, and sometimes I don't. Sometimes I might have another time. And I love when people ask questions because there's new people watching all the time. All right, then this is going to go in here, and I'm going to make this stand out as well. So I'm going to put dimensionals on that because we've got this ribbon here. So if I'd have just glued it, it would have been more apt to pop off because of the thickness here. So either glue dots or dimensionals. And since I've got tone on tone, poppy parade to poppy parade, I want dimensional so it really pops off of there. So you can see that where the light catches it, you can see that shadow. You can tell that there's another layer there. But isn't that so cute? So just sitting here thinking of you, wish you were here. So this is a really fun, so like I say, this is the only time as demonstrators we can buy the hostess sets. Otherwise, you have to wait for the new catalog. And May 3rd is when the new catalog goes live. So you can earn that. But if you are thinking about getting the starter kit, I would love to have you join my team. So there's the cards, very, very, almost the same. This chair's sitting up a little bit. Isn't that funny? The way I glued this one, that chair seems, it's the same stamp. But this one's a little bit more, this one is more, kind of like it's more relaxed. At least that's visually what it looks like to me. So, hi, Holly. So, thanks, honeybee. All right, so let me turn the phone so I can say, see you later, alligator. All right, very, very good. So hopefully you like that, and if you aren't sure about card guts, now hopefully you'll think about them a little bit differently. Because basically, it's just supplies all ready to go. You just have to find a stamp that will fit. And that one was super easy. It fit right there. You can color those chairs any color you want. I love it. So, yay, Joanne. So, I don't have critters anymore. We do have the 3 ducks and the 1 chicken outside, but no more fur baby in the house. So, I'll just have to stamp fur babies instead. All right, so I will see you tomorrow for my Whatcha Making Wednesdays, 3 o'clock Arizona time, same channel. I still will probably be doing catalog stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to unbox my new stuff. Now that is kind of a lie because I've already unboxed it. So it's not like I'm going to be pulling it like out of a brand new box. I have it more sorted, but I'm going to share with you my pre-order stuff. The new DSPs. I have DSP share coming up. It's like Christmas when that stuff comes. So anyways, I also have my class figured out, or not figured out, but I mean like I have my next couple months classes, the stamp sets I'm going to be using. So that's all always fun. So I'll have to mention that. I mean, I can't open a catalog, but so anyway, I'm gonna stop. Thank you so much, Pat. Susie Q. Hey, April. Oh, very cute, but too short. Yeah, this was a short one, not even half an hour. Just because, especially because I had a little bit of, it scared me yesterday, right? When it reconnected twice at the very beginning, I thought, but I do. I mean, I have catalogs taller than me. So anyways, that's not saying much since I'm short, but still a lot. So I will see you tomorrow. And if there's ever anything you want me to show, if there's ever a question, I love questions. Oh, yes, Rhonda, she came and picked up her catalog. So she's probably slobbering all over it. All right, so I will say see you tomorrow. And if you have any questions, make sure you reach out, all right? I will get the supplies down. There won't be links to the stamp set because it's not live yet. But I will put the supplies for everything else nonetheless. All right, have a good night, everybody. And I will see you tomorrow. All right, bye for now.